Hey guys, so I've just moved back to Australia after living in London for 2 years. I'm back in my old childhood room. There is stuff everywhere, and I'm about to KonMari the shit out of it. So you may have seen the Netflix series Tidying Up with Marie Kondo. If you haven't, go check it out. Essentially, she's this organizing expert, organizational consultant, and author from Japan who created this Marie Kondo method, which is like a way to help people clear out all the stuff they no longer need from their lives. Well, all the stuff that doesn't bring them joy. She refers to it as tidying. To me, it's going to be more about minimalizing, but I guess it's sort of the same thing. So really quick background, why is my room such a mess? Essentially, right before I moved over to England for 2 years, I thought I had a massive minimalization clear out. I got really into the minimalists. I listened to all their podcasts. I watched their documentary twice. So I wasn't living with my parents at the time. I had my own house with some friends, and then I also had this room at my parents' house. And I thought that I minimalized the hell out of both of them. I got rid of so much stuff, and then I was like, it's gonna be totally fine. I'll just store my stuff at my parents' place. So I moved all my storage stuff into here that I wasn't taking with me to London, and then it was just packed. I've watched about 3 or 4 episodes of Tidying Up with Marie Kondo, and I've done all the minimalist research, so I'm hoping I can really smash a lot of it out, and Marie Kondo is going to help me. The series has copped a little bit of criticism because they never actually say what they do with this stuff. A lot of people keep referring to their discarded belongings as garbage. I'm not going to throw a lot of stuff out. I'm going to donate most of my stuff that I get rid of, and some things, if they're worth a bit of money, I would like to try and reclaim some of that money because I spent a lot of money on this stuff, and I'm going to try and sell it on eBay or Facebook Marketplace. So much to do. I kind of forgot while I was away how much of like a pop culture hoarder I am. I've got so many like DVDs, figures, and collector's editions from video games and like all that sort of stuff, and I'm like, it's gonna be fun. There's already a lot of things that before I moved away, I looked at and I was like, there's no chance I'm getting rid of this. And then I've come back and I remember looking at it and thinking that, but now I'm just like, I have no emotional attachment to this. Like, what was I thinking?
I found a guide. Keep only things that spark joy. Pick things up one by one and decide if it stays. Japanese word for healing is te ati, which literally means to apply hands. After you finish discarding, organize your space thoroughly and completely. In this step, you would decide where to put something and when to store it. I have only 2 rules. Store all items the same type in the same place, and don't scatter storage space. Do it all in one go, so you need to do all your cleaning in one go apparently. Ultimate secret of success is if you tidy up in one shot rather than little by little, you can dramatically change your mindset. So the categories are clothes, then books, papers, kimono, which is miscellaneous things, which I think is like household items and like anything else miscellaneous, and lastly mementos. Let's do the before shots. That set of chest of drawers over there, made for clothes, is largely not actually clothes, it's all the other stuff. Miscellaneous. You know what? I forgot to do the thing where Mary thanks the home. Don't know how I'm going to do this. I want to point out that I'm a man of science, but maybe it's more to me about like getting my brain in the right mindset for the clear out. She kind of says like, do whatever feels comfortable for you. Maybe I'll lie on the ground. I'm going to visualize what sort of space I want when I'm done. Cool. A thought occurred to me while I was doing this, without getting like, too emotional about stuff. I kind of feel like I'm at this junction in my life where I'm like, I am an adult now. I need to let go of a lot of things, or I feel like I'm ready to let go of childhood stuff properly. When I first like moved out of home, I think I've still felt for quite a few years like I was in high school in a way. Like, am I actually an adult? I feel like I'm still a teenager. I guess for a few years I was still technically a teenager, but like now I don't feel that way anymore. I just feel like I am an adult, and it's time to moving on. Time to move it on. Yep. Wish me luck. Let's do these clothes.